What's up, everybody? Kinetic here. Welcome back to Magic the Gathering and the Rivals of Ixalan. In the last video, we took a look here at Vraska, the Scheming Gorgon Planeswalker deck, which seems pretty cool. I haven't had a chance to play it myself. I'm still digging around and searching for different cards from different sets that maybe I can combine with this, or maybe the Angrath Minotaur Pirate that we're about to open up here, and see if I can't put together a fun standard deck for the upcoming Friday Night Magic here. Meant to also take a look at the back of the box and see what it says. So, Angrath, the Minotaur Pirate, raid and pillage the opponent's forces with your relentless crew of pirates. It comes with a 60-card deck, 2 booster boxes, a deck box, strategy insert, and quick reference card, just like the previous one did. I do like the packaging, I have to say that again. On the inside, not necessarily on the outside, but the packaging and the way that they've done this for the inside is much more clever and efficient than it used to be. And it seems my card is stuck in there. Oh wait, I see why. There's actually like a little lips that are kind of pinched in there to hold the card in place. It just seemed to fall out really easily last time. Alright, now that I've got it out, Angrath the Minotaur Pirate is a foil legendary planeswalker. +2 Angrath Minotaur Pirate deals 1 damage to target opponent and each creature that player controls. That's pretty good. That's a great way to get a blitz started. -3 return pirate card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Oh wow, nice. And -11 destroy all creatures target opponent controls. Deals damage to that player equal to the total power. Wow, nice. Little bit of curvature going on here with the foil, so I need to hurry up and get that sleeve before that gets any worse. Right, so here's our deck box, and everything is packed very nicely inside of here. I like the way that they've started to do this, and I also like the fact that they made the deck boxes bigger than they used to be. Anybody out there got a bunch of the dual deck boxes that they're never going to use because they're too small? So there's our there's our booster packs that we'll get to. That must be our strategy insert and the quick reference right there. So this is the 60-card deck. Go ahead and get the plastic peeled off of here. Little thing right there. Pull tab and whoop, right off. Awesome. So these decks are a mixture of commons, uncommons, rares, in kind of a random order almost, it seems like. So I'm just going to flip through most of these cards that aren't at least uncommon or above. If you want to read the common cards yourself, well then just pause the video and hopefully you can read them that way. Here we go. Repeating Barrage. This is a 3-cost rare sorcery. Repeating Barrage deals 3 damage to a target creature or player. You can also raid with this card and return the card from the graveyard to your hand. It's pretty sweet. Angrath's Fury, 5 cost, rare sorcery. Destroy target creature. Angrath's Fury deals 3 damage to target player. May search your library and or graveyard for a card named Angrath Minotaur Pirate. That would be the Planeswalker card. Reveal it and put it into your hand. Okay, that, you know what? Doesn't the Vraska deck also have cards exactly like that? So you can get your Planeswalker into action as soon as you find it, or as soon as you can play cards like these. I do like that. Vanquisher's Banner, 5-cost artifact. As it enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Creatures you control of the chosen type, for example pirates, I guess, get +1/+1. Whenever you cast a creature spell or of this chosen type, draw a card. Oh, nice. That's going to work really good for decks like these, certainly, isn't it? Next up, a uncommon Daring Buccaneer, 1-cost 2/2. As an additional cost to cast the card, reveal a pirate card from your hand or pay 2. Not bad. Got one of those. Then we've got our first common, I think, Goblin Trailblazer, a 2-cost 2/1. Headstrong Brute. We've seen this card so many times when I was opening up the booster packs from before. Another Goblin Trailblazer, another Headstrong Brute. Did they do that intentionally? I guess they did. Kind of like one and then the other and then back to this. Stormfleet Pyromancer. That actually looks pretty cool. A 5-cost, 3/2 creature with raid. enters the battlefield. If you attacked with a creature this turn, Stormfleet Pyromancy deals 2 to target creature or player. Nice. Got 1, 2 of those. Swab Goblin, 2 cost 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those guys. Swaggering Corsair, I believe we saw a couple of these in the booster packs also. 3 cost 2, 2 common. 1, 2 of him. Angrath Ambusher, 3 cost 2, 3 uncommon card. Gets +2 as long as you control an Angrath Planeswalker. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3 of him. Next up, we've got Fathom Fleet Border. I like the cutlets in his mouth. That's cool. 3 cost 3, 3 common card. 1, 2 of those. Fathom Fleet Cutthroat. 4 cost 3, 3. When he enters the battlefield, destroy target creature and opponent controls that was dealt damage this turn. I really like that. That's one of my favorite card types, actually, right there. Grasping Scoundrel. I've seen a few of these, I think, in some of the boosters that I've been opening. Either the English ones or the Japanese ones. I'm not sure, actually, at this point. Oh, I do like this one. Dire Fleet Captain. 2 cost 2, 2. This is uncommon. Attacks, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each other attacking pirate. Very, very cool. We got 1, 2 of that. Dire Fleet Neckbreaker. 4 cost, uncommon, 3, 2. Attacking pirates who control get +2. Wow, that combined with the previous card that we just read, the Dire Fleet Captain could work really well together for some epic raids on your enemy. Gilded Sentinel. We've definitely seen this one. The Golem, 4 cost 3, 3. 1, 2 of those. Nice. We got some dual lands here. Cinder Barons. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And then, yep, that puts us into the rest of our deck, which is made up of mountains and swamps. And then we've got a few at the back here. What's going on here? So we've got Lightning Strike. A 2 cost uncommon, deals 3 damage to target creature or player. Classic. 1, 2 of those. Sure Strike, 2 cost, instant. Target creature gets +3 and gains first strike until the end of the turn. Everyone has a weak spot. Mine's pizza. Impale, 4 cost, sorcery, destroy target creature. Simple and very, very effective. Alright, well, that's a pretty, they're really playing it safe, I want to say, when it comes to putting these Planeswalker decks together. There's really not a lot of complicated mechanics going on here at all, is there? With the Angrath or with the Vraska decks that we looked at in the last video, and it almost makes me think, and maybe this is intentional, and I'm just kind of now realizing it, but are these intended to basically be intro decks? They're just kind of changing up the name a bit to call them Planeswalker decks, and with the way that they've kind of got them opposing like this, right? With the Angrath and the Vraska, also there for filling in the role of the dual decks, I suppose, as well, which are now going extinct, unfortunately. Overall, from looking at both of the decks, they seem fun, and they seem that they could also be built upon, given time and effort to look into what other cards can maybe upgrade the deck to make them more competitive out there. Anyway, that's enough of the Planeswalker decks. Now we're going to get into the best part, the booster pack openings. And it looks like this one's already kind of opening itself right here. It's not quite open, it's just got a little cut in there for some reason. Let's go ahead and tear off the rest of it. There we go. A little slit right there was easy, but then the rest of it didn't want to give. Alright, so we got a Mist-Cloaked Herald. There's another Swaggering Corsair. Sanguine Glorifier. Aggressive Urge. Canal Monitor. That is pretty sweet looking. I like that. 5 cost, 5/3. We've got Vraska Scheming. Wow, what a colorful looking dino you are. Sworn Guardian. Traveler's Amulet. I think I got like about 4 of these by now. Kitesail Corsair. First uncommon. Relentless Raptor. A red-white 3/3 with Vigilance. Attacks or blocks each combat if able. A Highland Lake, eh? I do love me some dual lands. And now we got a blue-red. Excellent. Silvergill Adept. Uncommon Merfolk Wizard. 2 cost 2/1. When Silvergill Adept enters the battlefield, draw a card. Nice, nice. And then Seafloor Oracle. A rare 4 cost 2/3. Whenever a Merfolk you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Oh, but wait! There's more! Boom! Colossal Dreadmaw Foil. Oh, that is beautiful! I've seen this. I think, was it on the Magic the Gathering Twitter or their Facebook or something like that? And they were talking about the same creature, or the same card that is in Ixalan, and of course here in Rivals of Ixalan, in the 2 different flavor text that they have at the bottom. That is awesome. Oh man, I think that's one of my favorite foils that I've gotten. And we've got a mountain and a treasure token at the end. Very, very cool. I can't wait to get that wrapped up in some card sleeve. Keep it nice and protected. Here we go. Next pack. Sun Sentinel. A 2 cost 2/2. Very nice art. Fanatical Firebrand. Another Swirling Corsair. Dinosaur Hunter. How epic would that be if it actually said Monster Hunter instead? Hunt the Weak. I've seen this. I've also seen some guys pull foil versions of this card as well, and it looks absolutely amazing as a foil. Vampire Revenant. Kitesail Corsair. Jade Bearer. Another freaking Traveler's Amulet. You know what though? At least I'm wrong in that it isn't being followed up by that 1 red card every time. Thank God I'm wrong about that. Martyr of Dusk. First uncommon, Merfolk Mistbinder. I believe this is actually worth a couple of dollars, if I remember correctly. I don't have the prices memorized, unfortunately, but if they're good enough, I'll put them up on the screen. Green, blue, 2/2. Other Merfolk you control get +1/+1. Stormfleet Sprinter. 1 blue, red. Haste. Stormfleet Sprinter can't be blocked. 2/2 uncommon. Majestic Heliopterus. Is that how you pronounce that? Close enough, right? 4 cost 2/2 with flying. Whenever the Majestic bird attacks another target dinosaur you control, gains flying until the end of turn. Okay, cool. And then we have a Silent Gravestone. 1 cost artifact. Rare. Cards in graveyards can't be the targets of spells or abilities. Ooh. Get shut down. Pay 4, then tap, exile Silent Gravestone and all cards from all graveyards and draw a card. That's nasty. Got a forest and treasure token at the end. Next pack. Here we go. That is Suncrested Petraldon. Whatever. Mistcloaked Herald. Goblin Trailblazer. Moment of Craving. Naturalize. Overgrown Almasaur. A Waterknot. Squire's Devotion. Mutiny. Shatter. I'm starting to sound like an Unreal Tournament announcer or something here as I go on. Imperial Ceratops, a 5 cost 3/5 with Enrage. Is whenever the Ceratops is dealt damage, you gain 2 life. Direfleet Neckbreaker. Silvergill Adept, and then I know there's more in the back. Yeah, there it is. Look, check it out. We got a Golden Guardian. Damn, that is freaking sweet. Golden Guardian, 4 cost 4/4 Defender. Pay 2. Guardian fights another target creature you don't control. When the Guardian dies this turn, return it to the battlefield transformed under your control. What does it transform into? It transforms into the Gold Forge Garrison. Man, it is a land now. Tap and add 2 mana of any 1 color to your mana pool. Pay 4, tap, create a 4/4 colorless Golem Artifact creature token. This just sounds like a lot of fun. Like, I know that this isn't one of the most expensive, most valuable cards, but I just think it looks and it seems like mechanics-wise, like a really fun card and something that I would like to have a few games with, just to try it out. It looks absolutely awesome. I mean, that's got to be some of the best card art in Rivals of Ixalan right now. All right, guys, we are rounding the final corner now to the last 2 packs that I have currently for Rivals of Ixalan. What do you guys think so far? I mean, not just of the cards that you've seen me unwrap here, the decks that I've shown off and stuff like that, but what do you think about the Rivals of Ixalan set as a whole? Are you playing it? What are your favorite deck builds right now? Let me know in the comments section. I'd be really interested. Divine Verdict, River Darter, Frill Deathspitter, Jadecraft Artisan, Fathom Fleet Border, Vraska Frillback, Impale. We're seeing some repeatage going on here, but so far it's not bad. Jade Bearer, Soul of the Rapids, Dark Inquiry, Forerunner of the Empire. That's our first, yeah, that's our first uncommon card right there. A 4-cost 1/3. Resplendent Griffin, a white-blue uncommon 2/2. Flying Ascend. If you control 10 or more permanents, you get the city's blessing for the rest of the game. Whenever Griffin attacks, if you have the blessing, put a 1/1 counter on it. That's cool. And then we've got the Baffling End. We've seen this card before, I believe. And then at the end, oh, yes, yes! I freaking love collecting Planeswalker cards, man. Like, that is one of my goals, seriously, is to have one of every single Planeswalker, and in foil, if I can get it as well. This is the newest one, Hualti, Radiant Champion, 4-cost green-white, legendary Planeswalker, +1, put a loyalty counter on Hualti, excuse me. Radiant Champion for each creature you control, -1. Target creature gets XX until end of turn, where X is the number of creatures you control. Ooh. -8, you get an emblem with whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. I like that. That is freaking sweet. That is awesome. So, I can't remember exactly how many different Planeswalkers there are. There's obviously Vraska, Hualti, and Angrath. Are those the only 3? I have to double check. And then we've got a Swamp and a treasure token at the end. Oh man, you know what? I'm really pleased. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I don't necessarily do this just to see like what are the most valuable cards that I can pull from packs and stuff like that. Really, I'm into it because, well, I really like seeing new cards, reading the kind of mechanics that they have, getting a sense of the flavor of the block or the set and stuff like that by opening up the packs. Hopefully collecting as many of the cards in the set as possible to have like a little bit of everything. That's why sometimes it bothers me when I get too many of the same cards I've already got. Like, then that just means I'm not getting other cards that I don't have yet in that place. But this is pretty cool. I haven't seen this. Strider Harness, a 3-cost artifact equipment, gets +1/+1 and has haste. Nice. Jungleborn Pioneer, that's also a card I don't think I've seen either. I have seen this one though, but it's cool. This is only my second one. Vraska Relic, 3-cost artifact. Forerunner of the Legion. Is that our first? Yes, that's our first. Uncommon 3-cost 2/2. Whenever another vampire enters the battlefield, target creature you control gets 1/1 until the end of turn. Okay. Jungle Creeper. Nice. I've definitely not seen this either. 3-cost black-green, uncommon 3/3. Has a 5-cost, return the creeper from your graveyard to your hand. Awesome. And then we've got the Aquatic Incursion. This is also a new card. I've not seen this from any of the packs that I've pulled yet. 4-cost enchantment, uncommon. Enters the battlefield, create 2 1/1 blue Merfolk creature tokens with hexproof. Excellent. And they can't be blocked if you pay 4. And then we've got the Polyraptor. A freaking huge cost. Look at that. 8 cost, but that's a mythic, baby. Enraged 5/5. Dealt damage, create a token that's a copy? What? Oh my god. That is freaking gorgeous art there. Do you realize, like, what is actually going on here? That is a dinosaur that is staring into and seeing the reflection of itself in the lake. That is beautiful. An innumerable pack is concealed in a single reflection. Awesome. Beautiful art. Beautiful flavor. Got a Plains and a Merfolk token at the end. Guys, that is going to wrap it up then for the Angrath Minotaur Pirate Planeswalker deck and the 5 booster packs. 2 that came included with the Planeswalker deck. 3 that I wanted to throw in here as well, just to make things more fun and more interesting, and hopefully get some awesome pulls. And I think we did. Definitely the gem of them all from the packs that for me is the Radiant Champion. I hope that you guys are enjoying the TCG videos here on the channel. Rivals of Ixalan is fresh off the printers and still fresh in most gamers' hands at this point, as it's only been out for a few days, came out last Friday, and I'm really excited now that I've got both of these Planeswalker decks open to clean off the table over there in the dining room and play some games with Kanako, and maybe we can slide in some of these booster cards as well into these decks and get them a little bit more customized and a little bit more exciting. In the meantime, I want to know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Click the like button to support Magic the Gathering videos here on the channel. Probably going to buy up some more booster packs and open them up on the channel here, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that next video. Thanks again for watching. This is Kinetic, and I'll see you next time.